This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gives it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Rockets with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Finding some room at the 25. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. I'll flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Yeah, that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now, got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
They need a yard here in 4th down to keep this drive alive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Aiming for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Memphis 7, Toledo 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
There's the handoff.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And now the try here for the extra point.
In the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14, Toledo 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Memphis offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Touchdown, Memphis. Number 87 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Memphis 21, Toledo 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're coming off the 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play clock, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Oh, he tosses it back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's brought down at the 20.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they will try out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Tailback with another carry. The Rockets pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Just trucks the man. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.